Hello and welcome back to Amazons of XCOM. It's been a while, a long while, and I'm now playing the Long War, almost done with it, and hopefully if it doesn't work out yet again, I'll be able to finish it tonight. As with the last videos, it includes a lot of girls, soldiers made by people that watch the show. And I've already selected 2 teams for the final 2 missions. I've geared them up. I've spent a lot of time sending them into the Advanced Warfare Center, so they all have all their abilities except for some that are really useless, like infiltration time, because we're no longer infiltrating missions. All I need to do is still complete the After Autopsy Shadow project, so let's get right on that.
Represents a near-perfect fusion of human and elder DNA. Though remarkable, it appears as if the creature were unfinished, perhaps why we were able to ultimately defeat it. Still, this can lead me to only one logical conclusion.
We had such hope for you.
I believe we have found our avatar.
Well, it's only going to take one day. Good. Then we'll just have to spend some time scanning. Actually, yeah, the last bit of training is going to happen before that. Good. As you can see, the Avatar project is nearly complete. I really used all the remaining time to send everybody into the Advanced Warfare Center, and they have all the abilities, and the snipers, who are generally the people that carry my pistols, have all the pistol abilities as well. Well, Hayata almost has hers. So, let's get yeah, carry on. Done with the Advanced Warfare Center.
It won't be easy, but I think it's the only option we have at this point.
Agreed. We must inform the commander immediately.
Go right ahead.
Commander, Central, the Shadow Chamber has completed its analysis of the Avatar's DNA. It has identified the genetic sequence necessary to travel through the Psionic Gate.
Perfect. We can finally shut this Avatar project down for good.
However, the gate requires more than a mere transmission of genetic data.
The sequence has to be part of a live subject. The key only works in lockstep with the signal.
We don't have time to find another one of those things, let alone capture it.
No. That part we can handle. We make our own.
You're serious?
Quite. Though the specimen before us is damaged beyond repair, it has provided us with its complete genetic blueprint. We already possess an unaltered avatar template from the Forge facility. That, combined with the genetic material we recovered at the Black Site, should allow us to replicate the procedure here.
So, what's the catch?
Yes, that. Without an elder consciousness driving it, the new avatar would remain as lifeless as the one before us. While I can develop its body, I cannot create the mind to drive it.
But I can, in a way, by manipulating the new avatar via the psionic network.
You want to operate one of these things by remote control?
Not exactly. And definitely not me.
Interfacing directly with their network would cause severe, if not fatal, trauma to an unprepared central nervous system. As it stands, we only know of one individual who has survived that kind of ordeal.
That was different. The stasis suit.
Created the perfect interface to the network, one tailored to your specific biology, Commander. Of any human candidate, you are the most likely to survive the connection.
Most likely is not good enough, Doctor.
It is the only answer I can give you, and our only option to traverse the alien portal.
We need to come up with a game plan before we charge through the enemy's front door. Which will give you some time to think about this, Commander.
This specimen, this being is something else entirely. Something beyond anything we have ever seen. And yet somehow, our troops once again prevailed.
And a usual of text, like after every research. Just let it finish to the end and then continue. Okay, so if you go back to the bridge again, we should now have the final 2 missions waiting for us. Or at least the first of those 2 missions. So let's go and see.
Priority message for the commander coming through on a secure channel, sir.
On screen.
Sir, it's coming from the Advent Network Tower.
You heard me. He's taking a big risk contacting us like this.
Hello, Commander. You and your crew are to be commended. Your efforts in rebuilding the Resistance Network and uncovering the truth about the Avatar Project have been admirable. I only wish I had better news to report.
When does he ever?
Advent is not taking the death of an elder lightly, and in turn have greatly accelerated the final stages of their Avatar Project. A plan is now in place for the rapid processing of all non-essential human life. To begin immediately. Very soon, Advent's speaker will announce a breakthrough in gene therapy. A final treatment for the human condition. Billions will flock to gene therapy clinics across the globe. They will never return. I have managed to secure tactical data and access codes to the Advent Network Tower. The speaker's address will be broadcast live to a global audience via this facility. The whole of Advent's network will be listening. It is this hubris that we must use against them. The information I am sending you should allow Dr. Taigen and Chief Engineer Shen to take control of the transmission and disrupt their entire network from within. Though my hope is that this disruption will confuse the enemy's forces long enough to allow your final assault a chance of success, I ask one more thing of you. Take what you have learned. Let the world know what is happening here. Wake them up. Broadcast the truth before there is no one left to listen. It seems we are both out of time. Farewell, Commander.
New objective added.
Alright, assault Advent Network Tower.
I've updated our latest operational objectives, Commander. We have the target site locked in, Commander. This is our chance to strike at Advent's heart. Once we control the network tower, we can finally show the world what the aliens are doing. There's no turning back after this.
Okay, so let's see what bonus options you can get for this mission. Squad will start the mission with squad concealment. If that may be. Aren't we normally concealed on that map? Oh well. Squad crit chance increased by 25. Yeah, sure. Squad gains 1 free use of the run and gun ability. Yeah, sure. Squad targeting, aim increased by 20, and crit chance increased by 20. Okay, so not. Isn't this the squad concealment? Isn't that the individual concealment? Because I thought that was something else. Anyhow, these are just really nice. This huge buff to crit, another huge buff to crit, like already plus 45 to crit and plus 25 aim. That's an insane combo. And run and gun is nice.
Commander, once we move on the Advent Network Tower, it's all or nothing. We won't have time to advance our research or deal with the wounded. We should only deploy once we're fully prepared.
Alright, let's go.
Setting course for Sector 13, South Africa.
If we're going to infiltrate the Advent Network Tower, we'll have to use a smaller squad. Try to draw less attention to ourselves than we already do.
This is not the squad. The network tower squad. So, Norimi, Hayat Norimi, my sharpshooter sees a command, which is sniper build. Will just sit at far and probably take out one enemy every turn. She gets a stock, so she's able to fire a weapon, and then if she is on high elevation, just extra action, she can activate the stock, which gives her a plus 25 bonus to aim and crit next turn. So she then can, if she can keep that running, she can guaranteedly kill almost any unit every turn. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of high ground on the final missions, so we have to try and see if we can make it work. But even without that benefit, it's still really good. Lindsay is my grenadier. They're built for explosive grenades. Every grenade works twice, so we have the acid, incendiary, and the plasma grenades. I don't have the cover destruction, so it's pure damage, not destroying cover. But I think it'll work. I don't give her the frost bomb because I want to save the alien hunter weapons for the last mission, and hopefully nobody dies, but if somebody would die, then we would miss those items for the last mission. I think for the last mission they're more important than for the before last mission. So hence no frost bomb. Shinobi, I've built them to be good to the blade, including green thread, etc. But they have also conceal. So basically how it works, they start with Phantom, so they can scout around. Then when their help is really needed, they pop out, they activate Reaper, they kill a lot of enemies, and then they activate Conceal again, probably the next turn, and then they go back to scouting, and then when they're needed again, Reaper should be active again. So they don't really go for killing one enemy at a time, they just kill a bunch of enemies and then go back to scouting. Next is the Psy Operative. This is the Psy Operative that has almost the best possible build, because in long war you get the random abilities and you have to get the right one. She has soul merge, which I'm not really too keen on. I don't use the mind merge ability that much. This can be nice. I'd rather have the Schism, so the Insanity, which you can use every round. The Void Rift would do more damage. But so be it. I do have one other psionic operative that has the Schism and not the soul merge, but I'm saving her for the last mission. And the Gunner, they get the Shredstorm cannons. They have one of the two classes that use warshoots for me. The others are of course the technicals, get an extra rocket out of it. Gunner is really focused on using special shots as the well, they shred a lot. Hail of Bullets is nice, but Shredder I think is nicer, and they have red shreds, etc. So they really go for shooting first, making targets easier to kill for others. They also get one using the Mimic Beacon with the technical scar and the other one. Get to that in a moment. Actually, we'll get to that right now. Technical. So she has the other Mimic Beacon, and she has Shredder rounds. She also has Shredder ability, if I remember correctly. No, she does not. I respect all my technicals. Well, the two technicals that I'm sending on the final missions, they are now purely rocket spec. So they are really good with their rockets, not so good with anything else. But The downside about rockets is that it destroys a lot of stuff, but on the final mission it doesn't really matter, and it can come in real handy to destroy stuff when it's really needed. So, rocket it is. Kazuki, the Ranger. I built my Ranger for Overwatch, so they have almost all the Overwatch abilities, which basically means they can shoot once, and due to their bullets, what is it called? Light them up ability, they can fire twice, so they fire once and then go into Overwatch, and then in Overwatch they can shoot 3 times. So that basically allows them to shoot 4 times per round. They also have vigilance, so they often move far, and that's the reason why I give them the hazmat shoot. And her, like with the Shinobi, they have the hazmat shoot. My assault system as well, but I chose not to bring an assault to this mission. So they get the extra plating, because I think the plating is generally better in long war because it provides extra hit points, and if you lose them they do not cause wounds. They're ablative hit points is what I call it, I think, yeah. And these stasis vests overall give more health, but still taking hits causes wounds. So during the campaign I went for ablative hit points, but now for the final missions I don't really care about wound times. None of these troops are going to be on the final mission, and the troops that do on the final mission will want to win. It's end of the campaign, so really no need to reduce wound times. Of course I'd rather not have been shot, but that's a different story. So, but you cannot carry too fast, so the ones that want the hazmat vest still have the ablative hit points, and the other ones all have the stasis vest for maximum hit points, except for Kaylee, but we'll get to that in the next mission. So yeah, she's Overwatch built, and finally the specialists within my campaign are also the officers. They are of course the hackers. I've built them mostly as medics, but they have that one ability that allows them to convert mechs. So the abilities, yeah, full override. Well, converting mechs is not as useful right now anymore, but it also makes the control permanent for the entire mission. Normally when you control an enemy, it's released from control after a few turns. A full override makes them yours for the entire mission. It can only be used once successfully. Once it fails, if it fails, then you can use it again a couple of rounds. If it succeeds, then the ability is no longer available. But still, it could be nice to take control of some robotic enemy early on, and then take them with us for the final end of the mission. Same actually with Candice Pearl's dominant ability. If you can find some really good enemy to dominate, we'll just bring that enemy along with us. So then hopefully, actually not for this mission, for the next mission mostly, but still, if you can permanently control some enemies this mission, it's still really nice. Oh, I also brought the shredder rounds on the technical and the gunner. Gunner also already has shredder, but it should improve the shredder, so it really boosts all the armor even for the sector pods and the gatekeepers. And technicals have some extra shredder for when they're shooting and not firing rockets. They should have a decent amount of rockets, but not that many rockets. Oh yeah, and the rest of the soldiers gets the tail end rounds. I used aim rounds during most of the missions, but they have pretty good aim now. And well, tail end rounds just helps them crit, and when they crit, they do more crit damage. So I think that's about it. Let's launch the mission.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
I'm getting prompt frames on the stream. See if I can fix it. almost nothing is using the network, so I'm not sure. Seems I don't see any more dropped frames, but that could be because nothing is happening anymore at the screen. So I am gonna start the stream and continue the game, and hopefully we won't get that anymore.
Commander, it's time we put Advent down for the count. This'll be a two-pronged assault. First, we hack the heart of the Advent Tower and disrupt their network before the speaker finishes his latest broadcast. Shen's cooking up a little surprise for them that should more than get their attention. With Advent in an uproar, we'll access the portal and take the fight to their front door. If all goes well, they won't even see us coming. It's risky, but it's the best shot we'll get. Once we start this, there's no turning back.
Alright. Let's go.
Move to infiltrate the network tower. Locate the access point and hack in to seize the broadcast signal.
Our position is concealed.
Like control of the game. Hello, game. Okay, I really hope it's not like hanging up right now and not do. Ah, there we go. I mean, I had, well, some, but not really any important troubles. Like, it did crash occasionally, but it was mostly because I probably left it open for too long. But really, when I wanted to do only the final 2 missions, bugs started to happen all over. I even started reinstalling my entire game, but that didn't fix the issue, so really cannot at all save or reload the game anymore. Hey, this is interesting. There's only one path to the final building. well, if that's the case, we may as well check out and make sure there aren't any enemies hidden in this building here. But Hayati, you're not gonna do that. You're just gonna park yourself here and steady your weapon. And I guess it doesn't really matter who I'm scouting right now. Actually, I prefer not to scout with my shinobi right now, because if she's revealed and everybody's revealed, well, if one of my others is revealed, my shinobi can then still scout. Well, grenades are kind of good.
Affirmative. Moving out. Got a group of hostiles over here.
Okay. It's nice to know. Let's just bring our troops in position. You a little bit back.
Headed there now.
To have you reveal yourself so you can go into Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Which shouldn't do anything because he has her personal cloak. But if for whatever reason she gets revealed herself, then she can read that. Melissa has F Vigilance from the Advanced Warfare Center, so we can like run a long distance with her, and it should not. She then still goes to Overwatch after that, so that's always nice. But I think it's a little bit risky to put it there because there could be enemies. Actually, no, that guy is not really see there, so it should be fine to put her there.
Moving out.
Good. And all my rangers have vigilance, so where's my ranger? I just you go sit on the other side of that block and actually take the other route.
Got it. Moving.
My Psy operative, I'd rather not move her next round, so I'm going to move her up as well. Because then she can use her insanity and then still use another ability. She has low cover. No, that's from the middle. Still, she should be okay here.
Moving out.
So she will not be an Overwatch, but also I forgot to mention I gave the Grenadiers and the Separatists the SMG variants, so they don't do as much damage with their weapon, but they can move faster, so they can be in the right spot more often, which for them, because they use a lot of AoE where you need to be at the right spot, can be really nice sometimes. Eve, I do want on Overwatch, so she can be there.
Position confirmed. Hostile forces spotted.
That's not too great. I'll put her on Overwatch right now. Hopefully they move. If not, I may move her next round before activating the pod. If the pod doesn't actually activate itself by walking to me.
On Overwatch.
What can you control? Oh, the drone. Yeah, I don't care about that as much. I have to remember that they all have running gun, which can come in use as well.
Closing on target position now.
Because then you can still Overwatch.
Overwatch.
You can go Overwatch as well.
I'm on it. Eyes on the prize.
Go to the building. I don't have a super amount of hit points. want to move you, so I unfortunately will have to take on this pod as well. I don't want to move my sniper around, it's just gonna be... Actually, you don't have to pull them this turn. And my sniper should be fine here as well. So let's just do that instead. So we'll just go on Overwatch one more time. This is another timed mission. You should be fine. So you go.
Understood.
There.
Moving out.
Also full cover. You have your rockets, you're fine over there. Could move up there, but I think that's just... I don't see a reason why you should be so close. So just
Affirmative. Covering now.
Bullseye, you can move a little bit closer.
Understood. Moving out.
And then
Eyes on the prize.
Candice, you're fine where you are.
Scanning.
Vibrant, I want to pull you
Confirmed.
away from the Vipers. Can we still see the Vipers? Ah, we still can. Yeah, you can see the drone, that's okay. You can see the Viper, that's okay. We can just move you like over here, that's not a problem.
Heading there now.
Can we still see the Vipers? We can no longer see the Vipers, good. Because then, if we activate this spot, then you become revealed and that means the Vipers can't see us. The drone will see us and then the drone will come to us. Alright, that's acceptable. It's just a drone. Even though it has a lot of hit points and armor. But for a drone at least. Yeah, okay, so we can go on Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now.
You can go on Overwatch.
Scanning.
You can go on
Got it
Overwatch.
covered.
And, well, you can go.
On Overwatch. They're falling back.
They're not going to activate themselves. So that means I'll just pull with some kind of explosive. I could use a rocket, but the rockets have some really nice aim and AoE. I think in this case grenade would suffice, or well, instead of a grenade I could also use, come on, Void Rift probably? And Void Rift is on a cooldown while grenades are consumable, so I run out of grenades eventually. Yeah, the only downside is that she can only do one thing. She cannot use Insanity before, because that would pull them and have them spread. But I think that's fine. I'm going to put Amy in Overwatch, because she can shoot 3 times on their Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
And let me check my AWC abilities. No, all my other useful troopers are in the last mission. So come on. There we go. This should kill most of them at least.
The rift will set you free.
Yep, 5 dead. Nice.
Contacts pacified.
He's still gonna use the Insanity, but unfortunately that will not kill anybody because he doesn't have the shield ability. But it may still disorient or panic some of them. Hopefully actually it does not mind control any of them. Because if any of them becomes mind control, then those can see other pods and then those pods activate as well. Panic is fine, panic is perfect actually. already dead. Nice crit. Those Talon rounds are paying off. Okay, so there's 3 enemies left. This should be easy. 2 of them are flanked. There's only 1 hidden. Certainly I'm not gonna use the Shinobi for that. Pretty decent chance on the hidden one, but I don't have to take chances. Oh yeah, I don't have combat protocol because of the medic abilities. But still, actually, my sniper. Don't think that's the hidden one, but go ahead and kill it regardless.
Well, how about that?
Oh, it was the hidden one. Nice. So now the 2 that are still there are both flanked. So this is a guaranteed shot.
I definitely got that one.
And this is well.
What did you expect?
And since some of our troopers can no longer move this turn, I'm just gonna put the rest in Overwatch.
Got it covered. Moving to Overwatch. Scanning.
Normally I would now reload all my troops because it's not a timed mission, but they all have autoloaders, so that would just waste a charge. No point in doing that. So I'm gonna overwatch another round because then Hayate can stabilize her weapon again.
Come get some Overwatch. I'm on it. Come get some. On Overwatch. Scanning. Roger, I've got my eyes on.
Well, time to send in the scout.
On my way.
Seems this side is empty. Gonna have her come around this way, just to make sure there's no troops anywhere there. And then my other troops, I'm just gonna pull them back, so they can advance normally. Because if they walk here, they may trigger the building, and they're no longer not yet in a position to actually do much about it because they can't reach the building. So I'd rather have them come in here so that once they get here and trigger any enemies inside the building. Wait, it's one step further. There is a connection here, but not here. This is the weirdest version of this map I've ever seen. But it's interesting. Okay, so
No problem, boss.
back and
Got it covered.
watch.
I'm on it. On my way. Moving to Overwatch. I'm going.
I really have no reason to yellow move at this time.
Come get some.
No enemies are
Okay,
activated.
I'll go.
It's not a timed mission.
Overwatch.
And I can assume some people will not want to see their character get killed. So I'm just
Affirmative.
gonna
Moving
play this, extra careful.
Moving to Overwatch. Okay, I'll go. Got it covered.
Gotta admit, this is not an Iron Man campaign. I did use 3 reloads, I think, to save somebody during the campaign. But for these final missions, especially with me streaming them right now, things go as they go. But
I
besides,
can handle that.
the game is so bugged at the moment, I can't even reload if I wanted to. It would just freeze the game up.
Enemies on the move.
So let's just not get anybody killed. preferably not even shot at.
I got it, right?
Okay. I sent you up.
Rolling.
Yeah. Okay. So now we know for sure there are no people here anywhere on this block. We can just send her here back safely.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
And next round I'll have her starting making her way down the left lane here. Meanwhile, I'll just move these up slowly.
I'm going.
I'm not exactly sure what it's what.
Overwatch.
Maybe it was just that we started concealed instead of not concealed, which is kind of weird.
I'm
Usually
trusting
I
you
get
here.
the option where I can conceal individual soldiers, like they all have Phantom.
Moving to
Clearly wasn't the
Overwatch.
case right now. I haven't seen any troops. I can just
Absolutely.
shoot out of cover.
On Overwatch. I can handle that.
These lanes are always a bit tricky for
On Overwatch.
cover. And well, I guess it makes sense on
Position
vanilla because
confirmed.
then you have 3 troops, or maybe 4, because those options that we got. Sometimes you get the option to bring another soldier,
Overwatch.
which in vanilla is really awesome because
I'm trusting you
3
here.
or 4 soldiers makes a big difference. But then you only have 4 soldiers, and then this still is okay. Right
On
now we have 8
Overwatch.
soldiers. A 9th soldier wouldn't have made that much difference. I would have probably brought an assault just to have all the classes in assault. This is really not an assault mission because assault need to be up close and personal, so if you move forward to make a kill, they likely pull another path and then you're worse off than when you would have killed a soldier. This kind of the same applies to the Shinobi, but at least they have the scouting benefit. You can steady your weapon.
You hear that?
Okay. Let's see. I'd like to keep you in cover. That should be too far to be spotted, so you should be safe here.
Okay.
And there with the Vipers, suspected, but they're not gonna see me all the way across the bridge while she is in concealment. So I'll just put her back on Overwatch, or actually I could scan and see if there's anything in this building, but I'd rather just move my troop. They're not in a position to do anything about it right now, so I'd rather just wait and turn it and just scan it with herself. I still have the conceal ability, right? Smoke. Oh yeah, I have it. It's just not available because it's already concealed.
Got it covered.
So there's really no need to use the
If you say so.
battle scanners right now.
On Overwatch.
I want my ranger. Again, she's going to
Roger that.
Overwatch automatically, so she doesn't need to make blue moves.
Sure thing. Overwatch. No problem, boss. Got it covered. What's over there? Scanning.
Affirmative. Covering now.
All those visibility
Got it
everywhere. She
covered.
now has such a large bar. It's a little bit annoying. And Are you triggering? Okay. Not yet triggering, that means that only the Richie can see them. Or Thundercat, or whatever. Well, no, it's your Richie. So... Can I toss... let's see... Void Rift is not gonna reach that, you'd have to move like 6 tiles closer. That should be fine. But I want to keep you. Actually, yeah, you can take the high cover here. Can you take it from the other side? Yes, you can.
Seems doable.
I'm ready to move it right now. I could wait a turn and probably move here. If I move here, I still have no sight on them. So that's better. I could maybe even take the roof, but this would be actually a nice roof to place Hayato on because it's higher than all the other buildings. But of course, I have to save it first. Make sure there are no enemy troops anywhere around it. Actually, this would be a good time to actually I can peek through the window. Yeah, or I can open the door. This should be a good time to just
Heading out.
have to Richie check if the building is currently empty. It seems to be. There can still be units on the roof. So I'm gonna check that out next turn. So I'm gonna move on through there. I'm gonna leave the rest back for now. As I said, take things slow. So you can go. Actually, you can't go over just yet. Yeah, let's send it to
Not a
San
problem.
Diego.
I'm on it.
That's fine.
Moving to Overwatch. Eyes on the prize. Affirmative. Covering now. If you say so.
A little bit.
Overwatch.
I guess I could put them here for extra cover, but it takes them forever to get out of there, so they'll have to use the low cover for now.
I'm on it.
I can handle that. Come get some.
Bonuses that I got on this
Enemies
mission
down.
are just insanely stupidly good. Everything just dies. Melts to crits. Okay, so I have one there. Who can see you? Can you see him? What did I kill again? Your Centurion. I wouldn't mind controlling Centurion, but he's so far back. He's gonna pull like the entire rest of the map. So I'm just gonna kill him. Can I kill him easily though? It's annoying that my sniper is too far to the left to have any sight on him. I can stasis because the no launch does 10 to 15, that's not enough. Soulfire does 9 to 11, also not enough. Also annoying bit about XCOM. It shows you how much damage you do if you roll a maximum. It would be real nice to show how much the minimum damage would be. And you could on a glance see, oh, well, this is a killing blow or not, for sure. And then now if you see it now, then, well, but it could fail and you don't know. So stasis just takes him out for a turn, but does that help me with anything? Actually, you're still in concealment right now. Let's have you brought up and see if there are any more enemies around here. There are no doors there. Can I toss a grenade over there? Nothing there, but... I should be able to do it from here. Can I see a troop from there?
Moving on target location.
That this spot shouldn't trigger any other troops. I hope.
On my way.
You could also just shoot him. Well, not with your aim obviously, but... Raging can't reach that spot though. Or... run and gun it, but... I'd rather have on Overwatch. So... yeah, let's send this incendiary bomb, put you on fire. It's the smallest radius. And right now I'm gonna follow up with the operative. There's only a single target, so this should be fine. Alright, so now he's down to 4 health. So that means Soulfire is going to kill him for sure.
I think you're melting. Not too shabby.
And that means you can put the other troops closer to the building.
Okay, I'll go. I'm on it. Overwatch. I guess that'll be okay. Come get some. Headed there now. On Overwatch.
Whatever you say. On Overwatch.
I'll keep you there for just a little longer in case there is something hiding on the roof. Doubt it, but it will be possible this time. Ooh, lightning reflex. No Overwatch will work here. Trigger round.
I got nothing.
Okay, through Overwatch. That is, sorry,
Shot
through lightning
wide.
reflexes. That is really silly aim.
Got some advent here.
Drone? I'm not worried about. Especially since... ah, you can see the drone, really? I guess? Oh well. Okay, so we have a drone and we have 2 snakes. I really do not care about this loot one way or the other. I mean, the final 2 missions, not gonna really keep anybody. They already have all the best loots. Let's see. What shot do you currently have? 1 on the drone for 9. Just 9 health plus 3 armor, so you need to roll at least 12. That's why this is annoying. It looks like this is a guaranteed kill, but that assumes you roll 13 damage, which is not all that likely. Oh, I have to reload you because you can shoot several times. 90%, 80%. And what can you see? You can move closer though. Or if there's a situation that asks for explosions. Don't think so. But let's keep my explosive dudes available for now. Okay, so you
I'm going.
can you do anything useful? You can shoot the hunter drone and hit him for sure, but it's not gonna be a killing blow. So who else is gonna shoot that drone? And from where? You can't really get a good shot from anywhere. What can you see? Don't really want to try and dominate a Viper, I think. That's automatic success, but doesn't seem all that worthwhile right now. And this probably goes through my own troops. Yes, and that one doesn't reach, of course. Could of course just avoid with the both of you, it's gonna be a cooldown soon enough. Enchant, either one of you can come because mine is not.
The rift beckons.
Actually, you cannot see the furthest one. I don't think you can actually use Insanity there. Or you can, but it's just disoriented. Okay. So yeah, you should just kill the hunter drone.
Did you
Oh,
see that
of
one?
course you can crit. You have a lot of crit chance on this mission. Alright, so she has 2 actions. You can always just shoot once and then go to Overwatch. Plus she has 100% on that one. She has 90 on the other one. What do I still have left? What can you see? 68 is not great, but the view actually. I'd rather not move them forward right now. We should be able to deal with this without moving forward. Can move you a little forward. Firebrands can take the shot. Actually, no wait, you're the gunner. You can always remove. No wait, you have a grenade. You can reach road. Grenade. Yeah, and it should. It may not kill the far one. Okay, so you can destroy the rear one's cover, and then we can still shoot. We could still shoot it from where. At least you can move up.
I guess that'll be okay.
Because then Melissa, again here.
Okay, I'll
See
go.
what kind of shots you can make. You can only target one. It's in the rear. So if you demolish the cover from the rear one, Melissa can kill it. So if I keep Melissa and Eve on backup, the rear one is dead. I would just can't kill the front one, but if Lindsay can kill the front one, then I would just can kill the back one and don't need to put it in the plan.
That's right.
Okay, that worked out. So now, Amy, can you kill the back one?
Nailed him.
And reload.
Back online.
And Overwatch.
Scanning.
You can go on Overwatch there,
Scanning.
that's fine.
Got it
Go
covered.
Overwatch. Yeah, you move closer now. I want you up on the roof.
Move, move, move!
And you just
Moving to Overwatch.
apparently that's a drone.
That's
Or
it.
there was a drone. Wait, what? There are mutants here? Oh, those are just bugged out corpses. Loot expired, oh yeah. That's fine. Let's send Yurichi upstairs, or she can't because Eve is in the way. Let's move Eve forward
What's
just a
over
little
there?
bit. And now Yurichi can go here and sit on the
Roger
roof.
that.
Okay, so now we know for sure that there's nobody in this building or around this building at all. So we can park Hayate here, and she should have decent view on most of the rest of the map, including the final building. And the rest is just gonna idle while she is getting into place. She can get her this turn already. Wait, but she's going. Can you go around this way? Just go sit. Actually, now you should be. Just to be sure, I'll put you. Oh, this is. There's nothing really there. You can just put you there. There really should be any troops.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Okay. So you can go here. And now you can take the right way. The left way. What's up with that? Oh, of course.
10-4.
Okay, so now the rest just has to idle for this turn and the next turn, so she can stable her weapon. So just put them in this room up to there. No enemies have been triggered, so there's really no need to put people in cover.
Sure thing. I'm trusting you here. Affirmative. Covering now. I can handle that. Overwatch. Okay. Affirmative. Covering now.
I can handle that. Scanning.
Come get some.
Okay, so you use your steady weapon.
Moving to Overwatch. No problem, boss. Advent troops here.
Okay. That was a really tricky line of sight. Okay, so we have some basic troops hanging out back here. We have Andromedon here. If we kill them, they come back. We have these two codexes. It would be really nice to just take out any one enemy with a sniper right now, but it's easy cooldown. Can we kill any two? No, you're not in cover, so you need actually... Did I already put somebody in Overwatch? Yeah. Okay. So... that means that Rocket, she can use the command ability to still move Bullseye, so she can get to cover. From where? Well, she's my commander slash, well, officer slash ranged medic, so she doesn't really need to be close. I can just put her here.
Seems doable.
And then you go to commands. You can't command Lindsay because she's in Overwatch. I could just go all out on rockets because one of my troops is in Overwatch already and just kill as much as possible. Chance to stun. This just a lot of cover destruction. Let's just go with a regular blast step on. Zero ones. This should be the most. The codexes. Actually, can you take the super heavy mech? No, you don't have line of sight to it. What can you see? Use an elite. Yeah, you should have a good chance of killing the codex. I hope. Let's just see.
Where will you run?
The other codex will probably split, but can we deal with that? At least the codex is dead, so it didn't split. Let's follow up with the rocket. Oh, you still have 2 actions left, so you could even rocket twice. That is awesome. There one used these or I really want that to shred it, so let's go with this.
No use running.
Killed. Back. Where are you going to? There. Okay. Second rocket is no. First rocket. I think. Well, then again, I'm not gonna kill these ones in the back, so I may contract cushion them. You cannot use the reach the far back. You can reach most of them. It still does some damage. How much scatter does this give? Here, too much to be of use. The concussion is large enough that it doesn't really matter. So, concussion here. I really want to kill the elites, but actually, if I put it here, we may have. No, I want to put it here. It's just more troops. Let's see what is what. Okay, so if you can shoot from a shell, I'm not really caring about him. Super heavy mech, he needs to die. 13 to 17 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 17 is just barely gonna kill it. But you have a 60% crit chance. So if you use Rupture, you have a 100% crit chance. That means he is dead. You still have a move though. But you are in cover already, so... you have Mimic Beacon though. Should have used Mimic Beacon with Melissa. Oh well, too late for that now. You can shoot Overwatch. Yeah, kill that.
Enemy eliminated. Would you look at that?
And you currently have no sight, so they need to move to you to see you, so... Go ahead and Overwatch. You see one troop, you can use little bullets on him. Without little bullets? No, use little bullets, actually. Yeah, he's not the stunned one. Apparently. I don't see that he's stunned, so he's not stunned. Tiniest fracture of health left. I could... No, I don't want to go Reaper. These are my only two troops. I still have too many enemy troops alive. So let's use a Mimic Beacon. Shall I move first? Definitely non-game turn ending groups. Rapid deployment. It probably does not work on the Mimic Beacon, but let's see. Let's put it here right now. That's not where I planned it to be, but okay. just Richie. Let's at least put you closer. No, not like that. Ah. Oh, because the door is closed. And then you can still not reach it, but you can just go ahead and sit like here. Should be fine.
Closing on target position now.
And you can go.
Roger, I've got my eyes on.
Why is something? Oh, watching there. It's a turret or something. Goodbye, Mimic Beacon.
Hostile neutralized. I'm hit!
Only one person got hit. Well, I guess that sucks for it to be Candice, but she was also the one that triggered them, so... let's see though. Do I want to dominate anything? Right, not right now. Just the no-lands. Can I put them anywhere good and still use the no-lands? Maybe she can use the line here. I think I need to put her in front of the window. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that should be here.
Seems doable.
Hopefully that works. Where should that land? It's on cooldown. Did I use it? Apparently. Okay, so you can kill me for sure. Look damage there. Probably not gonna kill him. Not gonna kill him. So you don't have any AV right now. Didn't see has plenty of AV left.
Heading out.
Okay, so there's... Oh yeah, that's the neck. It didn't fire. But can I hit 3 of them there? Is that hitting? Yes. Alright.
This is for you!
Still don't want to really use you. Now you should be able to kill something at will. Yeah, any of those you can kill. Except the robot, of course. So we'll just see which other ones we'll kill first. Eve to shoot in the back if at all possible.
I'm trusting you here.
Or... Oh yeah, what can you see? Everything but the mech. Okay, so... Yeah, Eve shoot mech. Nine, 30, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's not a guaranteed kill. But, well, this is 99% guarantee.
Light 'em up!
And dead.
Check it before you get too close!
You can still kill any of the 4. So we just need to kill any 2 random units. And the sniper and the psyop can kill the other 2. So the have sight. Actually, yeah, I can go up. You have sight on the subwall. That's fine.
If you say so.
Ready for the hit chance? 100, 100, 90. Okay, so you can kill any of them but the museum, but that's fine. And you can go here.
Heading out!
So let's just start killing them.
Kill confirmed.
Again, the aim bonuses on this mission are just insanely stupid. Especially the crit bonuses.
I got it, right?
And oh, you have death from above. That's right, so you can just keep on shooting. Yeah, go ahead and keep shooting.
Check it before you get too close. It's dead. It has to be dead.
Should have thought of that beforehand. Okay, so you can heal up. Nah. I think I'm worried that we may take more damage. Actually, almost there. I'll just. It's only 4 health, and they heal for like 10. And I only have 4 of them, so it feels like a waste to use one right now. So you have to make do for now. So you can die.
Scanning.
You can use. Just go here. So
Moving to designated position.
Very useful next time. I don't know why you can't jump over this. Because I'm always jumping over everything, but apparently not this.
Affirmative, covering now.
Oh yeah. You can still.
I'm on it.
Towards that. You closer.
I'm going.
And
moving to Overwatch.
And well, you haven't shot, so you can just steady weapon again. Okay, so why it is so crazy to have that ability on Melissa? Normally you get the ability on snipers, and it takes 2 actions to shoot on the sniper rifle, and then you have only 1 action left. With that's from above, so you can't shoot again. So it's not brokenly insane. But if you get on a character that only needs to fire once, which are all the weapons except sniper rifles, then it can get really ridiculous. You just keep on firing. But again, the AWC is just prone to giving that kind of really weird combos. Okay, so just next round, right? Yeah, okay, so let's see what else we have in store for us.
Heading to that location. Looks like hostiles over here.
Okay. There's some troops up there. Do you want to pull them right now? Don't think so. You can see those, right? Yeah, okay, good. Let's just casually move everybody up. With blue means obviously.
Not a problem.
Good.
Got it covered. On Overwatch.
Go this side of the door.
I can handle that. On Overwatch.
You had access, right? Yes, so you can just run over here.
Got it. Moving.
You can move here.
I guess that'll be okay.
You also have
On Overwatch.
You had those, so you can move over here.
Roger that. I'm on it.
And the medic is just gonna... The medics are always trailing behind.
Whatever you say.
I guess because they have no
Overwatch.
real anything that gives them bonus movements. And most others have something. No, actually, my gunner shouldn't. Maybe it's just the stats they get from leveling up. I haven't really paid attention to what stats they get. Also, I play with setting where everybody's equal, so or does expire, that's fine. So all my troops are the same, so I haven't really paid any attention to the stats. Yeah, you can pull them with a ranger, with a sniper rifle shot, but it feels kind of pointless. I may just as well move my troops a bit. Can you reach the cover without pulling it?
Okay, I'll go.
Yes, okay, good. And you can go for
Moving
there.
on target location. Moving to Overwatch.
Without
Eyes on the prize. Overwatch. I'm on it. Come get some. Scanning.
Let's pull you a little closer. Even though you won't have an Overwatch shot from there, that's fine actually. How do you get there? Shot either way.
I can handle that. Affirmative. Covering now.
Right. So back to steadying your weapon. Two mechs and an Archon. The Archon is already half dead.
I definitely got that one.
The mech is dead. So one mech and an Archon, that's good. Can I take the mech? May pull, but I think at this time that's fine. We're almost done, and this is a really small pot the way it is right now. You don't find a sight from there, that's understandable. May still be troops there though, but can put you up here, you should have line of sight from there.
Seems doable. Grab that bot.
If it fails, my sniper can just kill it with deadly aim. It's gone. Let's take 96, should be fine. Apparently I should take a 25, but it gives some minor stat bonuses, which I guess are helpful, but I really don't need it as a mech back in whatever country we're currently in. I think it's South Africa. It's like the end of the campaign. What's the point of having mechs? But it's gonna stick with us for the rest of this mission though. Do you pull anything? No, you do not. Okay, good. So, if you take a shot, yeah, go ahead.
I definitely got that one.
And of course you crit.
Out of rounds.
Right.
Got it covered.
And
On Overwatch. Affirmative, covering
forward
now.
again.
It's killing time. Scanning.
That's a big crystalline. Nothing we haven't seen before though. But it's buried. We still do have those battle scanners though. But I think I just wanna like camp a bit and see if it comes closer. So you go and study weapon. The rest Overwatch.
Come get some. Got it covered. Moving to Overwatch.
Sure, reload.
Ready to engage. Got it covered. On Overwatch.
You can move closer.
No problem, boss. Got it covered.
And I guess you can already see most of the building in here. Well, everyone does already in Overwatch, so just Overwatch.
Overwatch.
You're visible right now. What are you doing? Okay, Mac, go scouts. Actually, can your scanners go inside the building? Yep, good. You have no sight on the alien? Okay. Neither do you. Okay, there we go. Now you got quad sight on it. Well, we may as well shoot with the mech first. Well, it's worth. It's gonna... It's 100%, it says good, and it's going to shred, so... Really nice. And it's critted. Of course it's critted. So... yeah, that's gonna crit, but it's probably not gonna take it out yet, but... This may already kill it, let's see.
Did you see that one?
Yep, that's just insanely stupid how much crit there is on this mission. Well, go steady weapon again. And because of that...
I'm on it. Scanning. Got it covered. Moving to Overwatch. Come get some.
I'm on it.
Moving to Overwatch. Moving out.
Let's start moving forward.
Roger, I've got my eyes on.
Yeah, let's set the special
Whatever you
forward.
say.
Because I'm not sure guess once we got to the final room, just
Scanning.
see.
Affirmative, covering now.
left.
Come get some. Overwatch. Overwatch. Got it covered.
Well, the mag isn't doing anything there, so I think we're fine. Okay, yeah.
Heading there now.
Just open the door, please. Oh, well. Oh, there we go. Okay. We can just do it next.
Affirmative, covering now. Got it covered. On Overwatch. Affirmative, covering now. Affirmative, covering now. Overwatch.
Not gonna
Solid copy.
use Overwatch, so just dash for it for now. You go first. Normally it's the wall there, I guess the
Position confirmed.
Crystal destroyed it.
Target in range. Move to hack the command console.
Honestly, the alien defense is a lot lighter on this mission than I'd expected to be. I know this is normally an easy mission, but I thought that like the longboard guys would have beefed it up a little bit. Just move here for now.
I'm going.
Moving to Overwatch. I'm on it. Scanning. Moving to Overwatch. I'm on it. Come get some. Affirmative. Covering now.
Alright. So let's go do this.
I can handle that. Infiltrating access point.
I have really no need for intel. Not that I really need a PCS.
We're through.
Status confirmed. We have control of the network tower. The signal is going out.
Scanning. I'm on it.
Well, that was blazingly easy.
Firebrand has cleared the perimeter, sir. Meeting limited resistance.
Well done, Doctor.
Yes, it would appear the feedback pulse is having the intended effect.
Shen, status. Did it work?
Advent assures us this breakthrough will be available to all citizens immediately. We go live to the speaker for more.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years we have put our trust in Advent, in the Elders, because we believed a better future is possible for all. Today, that trust, that belief, has been rewarded. Advent peacekeeping forces are traveling across the world carrying the greatest gift from the Elders. A revolutionary gene therapy, yes, but so much more. This is an end to disease, to decay, to pain. The beginnings of a new tomorrow, available to all of us today. Truly, humanity finally takes its rightful place amongst the stars.
Game. I'm just gonna let it sit there for a minute or two. Hopefully it'll fix itself. Hopefully, because I'm not sure. There we go.
I expected something of a learning curve for our new recruits, but they've done a remarkable job, Commander.
New recruits? What the are you talking about? Oh well. Commander's got injured. 7 days. But at the end of the campaign we can't even advance time anymore. So what's the point? Everybody made it home safely. He got some loot on the nethers. I have plenty of those. Nothing here I want to build something interesting with. You can render them, nice for you. And that was it. That was the before final mission. So next mission will be the final mission, which I'll separate it to a separate video, or maybe two, depending how fast it takes. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out the next videos as well. You'll be seeing them soon after seeing this one.
We've gone as far as we can. It's time we go through this gateway of theirs and shut the Avatar project down for good. If our past experiences are any indication, we need to be prepared to throw everything we've got at them.
Yeah, we can do the next time, Bradford. So, thanks for watching. Hope you check out my next video as well. See the ending. Hopefully we'll win. Take care.